Well, we're still under an embargo because of financial fair play. The injuries seem to have stopped for the moment, thank goodness. And we may just be turning the corner. Can we continue the unbeaten form that we're in? We're not winning, but unbeaten. Can continue today? Let's hope so. Hello and welcome to episode 54. It's a very warm welcome to Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you. Another cup trophy type thing. It's in the Papa John's EFL trophy, and a game against Ipswich Town in League One, who are currently about 5th, I think. So it's going to be a very, very tough match for us to win, but win it we shall do our best. And we've, as you know from the last episode, we haven't played any games since then because we wanted to feature these games. And as you know, we're now on a little bit of a not lost since we lost to Preston. We have changed formation back to a 4-2-3-1 wide, so we're going to see how that goes. Don't think it's something we did since pre-season when we adopted the 4-2-4, which seemed to do quite well and then went awry. So we've gone back to this and see how we can do with it. But yeah, so we're on a little bit of an unbeaten run. We've gone 8 games unbeaten at the moment, and we've drawn 4 of those, won 4 of them as well. Including a win in League One, which is quite surprising. Lots of draws in League One, but not wins, and wins is what we need really at the minute. Dropping points is not good in League One, but we seem to be fishing it out a little bit. Today, though, it's all about this Papa John's trophy, and currently the group that we are in. What group are we in? I thought we was in Group D. We're not. We're in Group. Any ideas? Anybody? There we are. We're in Group H. Right down the bottom there. Group H leading the group at the moment after 2 games, 6 points. Mansfield have lost both their games. Accrington Stanley, I presume Accrington Stanley beat Mansfield. They did. And Aston Villa under 21s beat them as well. We've beaten both Aston Villa and Accrington, both not conceding a goal so far in this competition. It'd be good if that continues today somewhat, and then a draw for the next round of the Papa John's Trophy if we can do that, and then we face up to Ipswich Town in League One, currently 5th, as I said before. They're not actually played them before. One other bit of news, Rafferty Pedder, I don't think I told you this because it was a game that we played offline. He got sent off against Bolton in that 0-0 draw, which I think is another reason why we didn't win that, to be fair. But anyway, he's suspended. He was out for one game, which was the Barnsley game, but then the troublemakers at the EFL have turned around and said he can go out for 2 more games as well. So he's suspended for another 2 games. So he'll miss Ipswich Town, and Fleetwood won't be back until Bristol City. Hence why we played him against Ebbsfleet. I'm not sure whether he's available today. It says that he's suspended, but I don't think he is. No, he's not for this game. So he could well play, make an appearance against Mansfield today. We'll see. I think that's all the news. As I say, nothing's changed as far as the FFP. Wages wise, we have brought the down. It's still about 3,000 over budget, and still not got any room to manoeuvre. Won't allow us at the moment. Hopefully, as we move on into probably not until we get into December will we be able to adjust it. So hopefully, when we get there, we will be able to. Whether that's in the next episode or not, no, it'll be towards the end of the episode. So yeah, a little way to go yet before we can get there. But hopefully that will sort itself out as we do. Having sent Norket out on loan for the rest of the season. Right, as you'll see, fitness-wise, Omatoy, Molden and Dobby all back. Dobby only for 45 minutes, though. Let's go and have a look at the side that will play Mansfield in this final Papa John's Trophy match. And the side that will face Mansfield, and we are sticking with the 4-2-3-1. Thomas in goal. Linton, Sass Davis, Williams and McDonald is our defensive line. Mundle and Pedder continue in midfield. It's Walker in for Tilly on the left-hand side. Tilly he's not really hitting it at the minute. Moss and Smith across the across the attacking midfield rather. Burns heads up the attack. Based on the fact that he's in reasonably good form, albeit it doesn't look like it. A 7.36 and Carl McDonald on a 7.36. Starting to get some yellows in here now, which is good over the last 5 games. That is a clear sign that things maybe, just maybe, are starting to turn around a little bit. I want Lewis Walker to turn in a session for us today on that left-hand side. Not his best position, but he's going to play as that inside forward on that side. Smith having a cracking game last time out. Will be looking to improve his match rating, his average rating as well. So hopefully that will start to come on the bench then. Pricebeck, Gamble, Scanlon, Camwa, Patterson, Omatoy and Dobby. And this is how the two sides match up. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, the same as us. And confirmation of the table, the Group H table. And our first highlight, 19 minutes in, McDonald with a throw into Burns. McDonald comes forward. He's looking for a space somewhere. He's on his own here. Had a go from just inside the box, but it goes over the top. And a free kick. Walker with the free kick swings it in. It's headed over. And half-time comes. No more highlights. But we have dominated that first half. 76% of the possession. And we haven't had that for a long, long while. Whether we can do it in League One against the likes of Ipswich Town or not, I really don't know. But I'm hopeful that we can. 14 shots, 4 on target. Need to hit in the target a bit more maybe. 1.34. I'm happy with that. Mansfield have had 1 shot all game, nothing on target. 24% of the possession. We might go attacking to see if we can force that goal. But at half-time, we are in control. And it's 2-2, Accrington and Aston Villa. Accrington took the lead twice in that game. But right on half-time, Ramsey has got Aston Villa under-21s back in it. It's 2-2 in that. And Aston Villa under-21s at the moment on goal difference are in the box seat for that one. But that means that we are in control of this one as well. But a win would be nice. And Mansfield made 1 change at half-time. Nevitt on for Heffernan. And our first highlight on 47 minutes. Walker heads that into the path of Burns. And he puts it away. His 4th goal of the season. And he's finding the target. Finally finding the target. And on 48 minutes, we go 1 up. We'll see that again from behind. McDonald, Pedder. Lovely ball from Pedder. Walker. Burns controls the ball and under pressure as well. Puts that away neatly. Another highlight now. Moss finds Smith. We have gone attacking in this half. Just didn't seem to be doing it on positive. Burns is in again. And Burns could do no more and straight at the goalkeeper, but it's gone for a corner. A corner on that far side. It's Johnny Smith who will do an in-swinger here. Swings it in. It's cleared up field. Mundle. And with 65 minutes on the clock, we're making 1 change. Romain Mundle is coming off and Bobby Camwa comes on for him. We'll probably make a couple more changes shortly. If we can get another goal, we would make some wholesale changes ahead of our League One match. Pedder with a free kick. Swings it in and the goalkeeper had to deal with it, and it's gone out for a corner on this near side. It's going to be an outswinger from Johnny Smith. Tomlinson usually takes him on that side, but because he's not there today. And with 78 minutes near enough on the clock, we've made a number of other changes. Harry Williams is off. Patrick Gamble is on for Harry Williams. Perry Moss comes off in that attacking playmaker role. Patterson comes on. You know what he did when he came on as substitute in one of the other matches. I think it was against Barnsley, wasn't it? And Johnny Smith has come off. He's tired. He's come off. And Omatoy is on in place of him. But Omatoy's gone to the left. Lewis Walker, and his preferred side, is out on the right. And they have a free kick. It's swung in. And Omatoy heads it into no man's land. But the attack is still alive. But Davis, Burns out to Walker. Walker on his preferred side. He's gone round his man. He's cut in a little bit. Can he cross this in now? Omatoy on the far side. I wonder what he was doing there. Omatoy's been brought down. It is a penalty. Who's going to take it? Looked like Omatoy's setting it. Omatoy is setting himself up for this one. He's not prolific at penalties, though. And there again, he's missed that one. He's got to it before anybody else has. It's come back. It's bobbling around. And like I said, he's not prolific, is Omatoy, when it comes to penalties. Should have been 2 up now. We're into injury time. Poor penalty. Telegraphed it. Too close to the goalkeeper. Throwing on that far side. 4 minutes of injury time. We're in the 2nd minute of Linton. Omatoy heads it forward upfield. And still only 1 goal. And we don't want a Camwa. Gets the ball. He's going to come forward. He's striking out. He's got new legs having come on. And he's got round his man. He's held the ball up. He's got Pedder in support. Oh, Pedder's got nearly caught. But McDonald there on the overlap. McDonald cuts it back for Camwa. Bobby Camwa. His first goal of the season. 2-0. It's all over. And we will go through to the knockout stages for definite, and with a win, which is rather good. Well cut back. Bobby Camwa, lovely. Sized himself up. Bang. And it's all over. And we have beaten Mansfield by 2-0. Sam Burns after 48. Bobby Camwa 2 minutes into injury time. At the end of the game, it's another good game. Sass Davis having a player of the match game. And, well, I think we can be happy with that. A bit of a change of formation seems to be doing us good. We're building a little bit of that momentum now and a little bit of, what can I say? Just building that confidence a little bit now. That's quite good. That's 2 wins on the trot. 27 shots, 11 on target, 3.88, 69% of the possession. I know it's against inferior opposition, but even so, it's all builds confidence. 5 shots, 1 on target for Mansfield, 31% of the possession. I think we have a draw coming up. If not, you'll see me again shortly. And I'm not sure whether we got a draw coming up. That will become apparent very, very shortly. But it's ended. Buxton go through. Accrington Stanley must have beaten. Where are we? Group down the bottom here. No, somewhere. There we go. In fact, that ended 6-4. What a match that was. Aston Villa were on level terms with them. 2-2 at half time. And at one point, I thought Aston Villa were in front. And I think they were. They were 3-1 up. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, must have been 3-2. Yeah, so it was 2-2 at half time. Aston Villa were actually 4-2 up in that one. And Accrington Stanley scoring 3 goals, 57, 65, 73, and 2 minutes into 9 plus 2 minutes to win 6-4. And they go through to the knockout stages. Aston Villa under 21s and Mansfield knocked out in this part. So we will have a draw for the second knockout round coming up very soon. Well, having had a very positive competition so far this season, having won all 3 of our games and qualifying without conceding a goal as well, which was rather good. 5 goals for, no goals against, 9 points. Accrington Stanley joining us in the second round draw. It is time for that second round draw. Let's get it underway. And a selection of the sides that are still in the draw. Of course, North and South draws coming off. Accrington Stanley, Barnsley, Blackburn, Buxton, Carlisle, Harrogate, Lincoln City, Liverpool under-21s, Manchester City under-21s, Manchester United under-21s, Morecambe, Newcastle under-21s, Preston, Salford, Stockport and Wigan. They are the teams then that we potentially could meet. Let's get the draw underway. First out, Lincoln City of League 2 will play Harrogate Town of League 2, and all League 2 tie that. Manchester United under-21s will play Newcastle under-21s, so one of the under-21 sides going through. Salford City of League 1 will play Accrington Stanley of League 2. Buxton, we're at home then in this draw, and we will meet Preston, also of League 1, an all League 1 tie. Blackburn under-21s will play Carlisle. Wigan will play Barnsley. Manchester City under-21s will play Stockport County of League 2. And Liverpool under-21s will play Morecambe. And that is the draw for the Northern Section second round. And we'll have a look and see how that affects the schedule. Click over here. And it's in there, look, right at the start of December. So I think we were talking about our next episode potentially being I'm not quite sure what we said, really. We did mention Bristol City, but that's been squeezed in between somewhere. And the game that we thought we were going to have has now moved out somewhere and moved down. It might have been Crawley Town, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's changed it up a little bit. But so I think for the next episode, it will be Bristol City and Preston in that one. And then we'll come back for Derby County or Dorking and Crawley Town, possibly. We'll see how that goes. Oh, no, it might have been Bradford City, actually, because it was a 6-pointer. And you'll see the Bradford City game in League 1 has moved down. And now it's appearing that we've got back-to-back games against Bradford City. I will check that out for you in due course. In fact, it may well tell us in here. Fixture rearrangements. There we go. Buxton, Preston. Bradford City moved due to Buxton versus Preston. And Rotherham has also moved due to Buxton versus Preston on the 2nd. So two games moved out. One's moved to the 23rd December, which means we've got back-to-back against Bradford City. And the other one moved to the 6th of January, which is the Rotherham game. Hey-ho, it may well be because of Stockport's games as well to be able to fit them back in. I think we established that last season. Right, second game of the episode then. We're striking a little bit of decent form now. We've gone 9 games unbeaten, won the last 2 games, having switched back to our 4-2-3-1. Do we adopt the 4-2-3-1 against Ipswich? Do we bite the bullet? Do we take the chance? Let's go and find out. And the team that will face Ipswich Town in this Sky Bet League 1. And if we don't win today, we could drop into the relegation zone, which is something we don't really want to do. But this is the team then. Thomas in goal, Linton, Sass Davis, Williams at McDonald. The same backline as played against Mansfield. And we hope that Camwa and Duddy Zach, obviously Pedder played in the last match. Duddy Zach coming in for that. And I think Mundell started the last game, but with Camwa and Duddy Zach in central midfield. Duddy Zach to replace the suspended Pedder, who's out for 2 games because he's got added to his naughty boy list. Walker, Moss and Smith are attacking midfield, with Burns continuing up front. Killop, Campbell, Tomlinson, Pattison, Mundell, Tilley and Omatoy make up the bench. And this is how the two sides match up. Ipswich playing a flat back 3-3-4-2-1. And we're sticking with our formation of the 4-2-3-1. And Ipswich currently in 5th place. We're down in 20th. First highlight, 8 minutes in, and it's an Ipswich highlight. And Johnny Smith all the way back there, tidying up, but it's a aimless ball really in the end. And they're on the ascendancy here and cleared. They have a free kick. Oh, good better. And it's come back over the woodwork. And it was cleared by Williams. And a free kick. We need to not give free kicks away here. Humphreys over the ball. And it's a good save. And cleared. By McDonald, I think. And no good better. Out on that wide side. McDonald out, trying to keep him under control. But they are... that's crossed in. Williams clears it upfield. Burns, can we break here? No. Lost the ball straight away almost. And they're having a go. It's come back off the woodwork again. Thomas collects the ball, thankfully. And it's all Ipswich. Lyons Foster. Ball goes back to Wolfenden. Humphreys. Bray as he tries to get in the area. Oh! My DVD didn't get hold of that. And half-time has arrived. 3 shots, nothing on target, 0.22, 40% of the possession. They've had 7 shots, 2 on target, 0.69. They've hit the woodwork a couple of times as well, 60% of the possession. I think we've been lucky in that first half not to concede on a number of occasions, but it's still 0-0. That's the main thing. And we have a throw-in on that far side. Linton with the throw-in finds Dudizak. Dudizak comes forward. Is he going to go on his own? He is, and he's flashed that over the top. And we have made all our changes here right at this junction time. 77 minutes on the clock. Lewis Walker has come off. Omatoy has come on for him. Tilly has come on up front for Sam Burns. Dudizak has come off, and we have brought on Romain Mundell, and Alex Patterson comes on for Smith. Smith coming off, Moss moving out to the right. Patterson coming in on as that attacking playmaker as we look to try and get that win. Tomlinson is our final change, coming on for Carl McDonald. It at a right back. Throwing on the far side, Bray to Wolfenden. And Sass Davids heads that down to Omatoy. Omatoy finds Patterson. Patterson back to Linton. Linton comes forward. Can he get across in? He's held the ball up nicely. Crosses it deep. Oh, it's come back off the woodwork. Who was that? I think it was Moss. Going to check that out because I want to see who gets this ball as it comes in. I think it is Moss. It is Moss. Oh, it's come back off the woodwork. How unlucky. And we've got a 0-0 draw. I don't think that's done us any harm at all. We've had not a bad day, really, at the office. Their goalkeeper probably saving them by the looks of it. He's had a man of the player of the match award at 7.6, but Josiah Linton wasn't far off it. And obviously the right choice to stick to our backline. Maybe that's our backline from now on, because they seem to be gelling in the back there quite well. Only McDonald not really having that sort of day, and obviously changing it up in front. We had 7 shots, just didn't hit the target. 42% of the possession, 0.60. They had 8 shots, 3 on target, and 58% of the possession. But we'll take that. Let's have a look and see how that affects the table. Well, you can look at it one or two ways. It's 2 more points dropped, or we're just... it's not a loss, and it was against Ipswich Town, who are in 5th place as it currently stands. So I'd take that as a good result. We're on 19th on 17 points. Still two games in hand. And if we can win those two games in hand, it would propel us up the table quite nicely as it stands. It will take us up here somewhere. I think we have 0 at the moment. If we keep winning those games, presumably we'll be scoring goals. So we could well be up around about mid-table, which would be very, very nice if we could. Our unbeaten run continues as it is. We are only 1 point above Rotherham on the same points as Bradford City, but on goal difference as it stands at the minute. So let's not count our chickens before they're hatched, but it continues our reasonable form on this 4-3-2 or 4-2-3-1 formation. Let's see if we can progress with that in coming games. Right, our next episode is coming up, and will be Bristol City and Preston North End in the second round of the Papa John's Trophy. And we did play Preston last season at this stage of the competition, lost 1-0 on that occasion. So it would be good to get a better result today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend and new series as they are released. If you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. It's just down below there. New episodes of To Be a Legend are released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 55. It's out on Monday, which happens to be a bank holiday Monday because of the King's coronation. Hope you have a good weekend, a nice, relaxing weekend. Enjoy the coronation, etc., etc., and enjoy your Monday off. And watch out at 4:15 for the next episode of To Be a Legend. Till then, I wish you a very good weekend. Bye-bye.